Hey guys, good afternoon. It's Gerald Johnson. Ride the wind. How are y'all? Um, yeah, let me say all through this video. Um, I wanted to get with you guys on what's going on with the videos that I'm posting on Facebook in case you don't comprehend. No comprende. Um, I try and outline it the best I can. I got a short amount of time to say that, and I got a few things I want to go over. I got a short, I explain the best I can the picture, but unless you're adept at really looking at them, it's hard. I understand. Some of you probably, okay, but you got to watch them through a couple times. Look at the explanation that I'm giving, and it will fit together. Also, we'll go over the kind of the system very quickly on how this works. But I want to start out with this. People are talking about certain times to pray of the day. We should all unite. And I just got a kind of a weird feeling about that yesterday, and it meaning to me that we should be in prayer all the time, especially with what's going on right now. And in that way, we'll be connected, mind-wise, through the collective. We don't have to talk to each other through videos. I don't have to do these. If we can reach a certain point, if we can evolve to a certain point that we were supposed to evolve into, instead of devolving into the chaos that we're currently going through, right? So, to me, there's no specific time of day. If I meditate and I think of you and I talk to you, I hope you hear me, or I hope you at least feel my love. But I'm not going to get caught. And I do my meditation and prayer every day when I get to it. You know what I mean? It can be in the morning, it can be in the afternoon, it can be at night, whatever. But I want to tell you, just make sure you turn off your electronics, right? Unless you're using a frequency on the phone. And I need to do something as far as getting down a real 32 so you can use it, but I don't have the space. Maybe I could loop it, but know that you're listening to the proper frequencies, which is the black keys on the piano. Okay? So I want to start out with that, just say that. Let's be praying all the time. Let's constantly be speaking with ourselves. Let's be getting to know ourselves, because I feel in getting to know ourselves and talking to ourselves, we are also talking to what I believe, and they've pretty much proved with a CAT scan, a part of our frontal lobe that glows and we can't figure out. Meaning, my point being is when you're speaking to yourself, and a lot of times you can define it yourself, God, I don't know what, you're praying. Or that could just be walking down the street, going to wherever, riding in your car and just having a chit chat. But why can't we always be in prayer? Why can't we always be in touch? And I think if we worked on that, it'd just be a game. That's all I got to say. That'd just be a game. And maybe it would suck some of these people in with the lower vibrational frequency that we've all had just about enough of. Actually, I'm done, So anyway, let's get to what's going on in my videos. I've kind of defined, I chased asteroids around for about 2-3 weeks. I chased them around a year and a half ago when I started doing my videos. I've chased asteroids all over the place. And what I've come to find out, it's not one asteroid story that I get, or comet story, by any astrological company, science feed, or whatever the case may be, is true. Like anything going on in society right now, everybody's getting paid to not tell the truth. Now, you can't tell me a qualified astronomer isn't talking about or does a video about how beautiful Neowise is, right? And that joker full well knows what I'm posting up on Facebook. He's missing that with his $1 million or $10,000 or what, $50,000 camera? Are you serious? So know that game's going on if you're going through what I'm going through. None of these numbers match. The asteroid names don't match. There'll be something somewhere and there'll be something. Then another name for it pops up. Swear to God, each of these asteroids or comets got 3 or 4 names. And the one that's headed at us, I think it's November, is called C19. How about that one? C19. Whether it's a comet or an asteroid, it is designated with a C in the date. C19, I've said this before, okay? But this one's plain out C19. Now, what is that? Right? It's, you know, what I'm saying is their game is right in our face. And they're laughing at us, you know? So you got to go beyond that. You know, you got to get beyond their way of thinking. You got to think out of the box. Use anything that pops into your head and Google the crap. Google the hell out of it until you get an answer that suits your needs or gives definition to what your thoughts are. Now, I guess let's kind of bypass that. But, you know, it's a plethora of disinformation. And it's been disinformation probably since we popped out of the womb. It's been a load of disinformation. Programming, okay? So we got to get past that. We got to start thinking out of the box, and we got to reject those who are within that programming, which equates into or defines the same type of people that are caustic and need to be stayed the hell away from, period. They bring you down or they even blow your vibrational frequency a little bit, they need to go. I got a lot of work to do, and that kills my work. And since I've eliminated a couple people in the last couple of weeks, right, I've gotten so much more done, almost to an obsessive level. But I've gotten to a point where I feel comfortable back in my chase and knowing where I'm headed and the answers that I need to have answered and that you need to have answered to stay safe. You know, that's what warnings are about. You know, if a rock was about to come down on your head, 20-ton rock, would you like somebody to tell you to step out of the way? You know, that's what it boils down to. And for the people who don't care, or whatever the case may be, I'm just going to sit by. Tell you what, while you're sitting by that 20-pound boulder, or 20-ton boulder, 40-ton boulder, might come down on your head. Are you going to be sitting there hanging around, deciding whether or not you're going to do something or have decidedly not going to do anything and just stand back and not help people when we go through this event? That's another question I got to throw out there. So you people who are in that mindset, think about it, okay? It's called helping each other, you know? It's called helping each other or helping others. You either want to do it or you don't. It's really got nothing to do with anything else. When this comes down to it, are you going to help others? And the only way you can help others is by gaining knowledge. You're not just going to be able to hop onto the playing field when this goes down and starts calling the shots. You better know what you're talking about because people's lives will be at stake. Now, to my videos, I'm getting a multi-moon thing in New York. I just posted that today. I don't know what's going on, but that's not a moon. That's not a moon. And what I'm running into, okay, when I do my Zooms and I really focus in and I do a lot of different filtering and I really kind of define what I'm doing and who's what and who's that, right? Is I'm coming down to the pink, red, blue, the elemental colors. Man, they're right in my face all the time. Red, green, blue, orange. Okay? Earth, wind, fire, water. Okay? And whatever this thing is, and I'm stopping saying okay right there. Whatever this thing is, somehow by diffusing through the Earth's atmosphere, this is purely speculation based on 7 years of experience and watching and doing this and learning this and everything I've done to put out the right answers to. You can go back to my citations. But I think whatever this entity is, they call it Atlas, Neowise, whatever the case may be, I got a name for it, right? A name for him. It diffuses itself into 4 different colors, sometimes 5. There's a pink involved too. And there's a blue that just came out of it, which is beyond horrendous. I'm going to get some of that out later today. But you can see in my videos, this stuff is sparkling on the streets in the middle of the day. It's sparkling on the streets. It's glowing on the streets in the middle of the day. Side of buildings in Manhattan. Offices in New York. And it's getting brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. I mean, to where it's blotting out the whole screen now. That's a lot of what I'm putting up. Now, what I'm also catching, yeah, and I guess I was partway right. I said the plans would come through in about 6 months. It's been 7 months. I'm off, right? Well, in a way, they are. They're above us. But due to the UV field that we can't see through, new people, okay? There's a field of UV light that makes it hard for our pupils to adjust and be able to focus on these things because you can't do it when you're being blasted in the eye with a simulator that can crank out twice the power or luminosity as the sun, 10,000 times. Now, do you think that's going to kind of block your vision? I think it might, right? But these glows are all over the world. The videos I'm going to put up today, you're going to trip because they are so intense right now. And there's like 5 stars around it and they're twinkling. And it's the main one is the green, right? But it transcends into different colors, okay? But it's predominantly fluorescent laser green is what's controlling this show. And that goes straight to Hopi prophecy. So I want to put it this way. Green to me is the evil. That's the northwest sky. And it denotes evil if you look it up, not all the way, but it denotes an evil force, evil gods. Let me put it that way, evil gods. It denotes evil gods. Okay. In the southwest, we got red and orange. So I'm going to leave it as simple as this and trying to name off a bunch of numbers and stuff and say this one is and that one goes, because it's coming down to basic facts here. And the same basic facts transcend from what's in the sky metaphorically to what's happening on Earth physically. It's the battle against whatever this green is, which again, I hope I'm right, and I think I am, which is the dark entity against the new Ophiuchus system, the 13th step, the step of awakening, the step of enlightenment, the step of awakening. The colors of heaven is what we're getting down here, okay? The colors of heaven are really the red and the golds. So we got that versus the green side. I'm not going to go into names. You know, all I can say is Inky Ison. So I'm going to say Inky Ison. Inky Ison. You know? These are signs. I'm getting these right on my camera. I can go right outside my door, click pictures. You can all do it. And we all need to get involved, because if you understand the colors and the meanings in the skies and help me do my work, I'm catching asteroids all around the planet today, all around the planet, let alone debris fields. And we've got our second wave. Then there'll be a third wave. Then there'll be a fourth wave. I guarantee you this is going bad. And it's going to go real bad towards November and December. Let me make sure I get everything covered here. The tree I put in there. You're going to see these trees morphing different colors, blue, reds, purples. You're going to see the water that I'm posting morphing into these colors. Morphing into, on the top of an ocean is a big red ball, let alone the ones I'm catching in the sky and posting, which match right up. I mean, do you see what's happening here? Do you see that we have a comment called C19 coming in? Do you see what this agenda is probably about? Do you see this federal boys now walking into Washington? Do you understand they're done with the game? Do you understand they're ready to whip out bullets? I mean, we've got to wake up. We got to wake up. I'm going to leave it at that because I just saw I ran out of time. I love you guys very much. You know, I'm on it. I'm going to be posting more videos today to you new subs. Thank you very much. You've come to the right place. I love you. My Facebook page is Daryl Lynn Johnson, Darryl Lynn, Lynn Johnson. Go there, sub. I don't even care if you friend me. Look at my pictures. I know what I'm talking about, and I'm coming to the truth. And I'm going to find the truth, and I'm not done until I do. Thank you, guys, and have a great day. I love you all. It's raining here. I'm stuck. Have a good day.